Good morning and Assalamualaikum to our listener for this podcast. So today will be our first podcast of 2026 and we will talk about hyperconnectivity era, loneliness in a hyperconnectivity era as a student in university and college. So, first of all, we will give a brief introduction of us today. I guess me myself is Muhammad Harish Faiz, a moderator for past 2 years now, and we have Izzat.
Yes, my name is Muhammad Izzat Syamil Muhammad. Today, I'm 10 years student at TPTN.
And finally, we have our local psychologist from Hospital Muhammad.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ifan Harith Asmari. I'm psychology from Muhammad and my experience in psychology is already 7 years.
Alright, that's very wonderful from Momoyo. So, the reason we are talking about hyperconnectivity in this era right now, because students always play with their gadget, and when that happens, their communication to the real life world is very far. So what I would like to say, because gadget can make our confidence feel down to talk with real life, and that happens, loneliness will happen together. So, today we have one of the victims, which is Izzat. He was a loneliness student at TPTN Muhammad, right?
Yes.
For 7 years now, since pandemic.
7 years.
So, would you like to talk us more about loneliness
Yes.
that you suffer?
So, for me, today I want to share about my experience of feeling loneliness during pandemic. Even though I was constantly using technology and gadget to communicate with people, but it has been 7 years from now I'm feeling loneliness. So it was totally so long for me to through this problem.
What did you suffer success?
The first reason I feeling loneliness was the lack of face-to-face interaction. During pandemic, I usually to meet my classmates and friends almost every day. But we talk, laugh, and meet each other and support emotionally or physically. However, after pandemic, the communication totally shift to online platforms such as video call, messaging app. So it does not feel the same as we meeting people in real life. So I'm slowly feel to distant from others when I don't have a physical interaction to them. So it made me a little bit down and not confident to me.
So for Izzat, I want to basically a bit about your life. So you tell us that your reason of loneliness is pandemic, right? So maybe the biggest reason is in pandemic you don't talk with people, but in reality the pandemic is 2 years, but that you can still meet the people outside and talk, but you choose to live in your house and not go out, right? And about the lack of communication, I want to tell you that it does boost your confidence to talk with other people. So for that, maybe you can talk to other people like easily and your kid. and far away from the loneliness. So, you need exercise for talk with other people. So, yeah.
That was a good tip for me that I will take as a
So that's other than like the lack of face-to-face communication. Anything else?
yes. Another reason was the digital fatigue. Because by spending too much time at gadget, the gadget is sometimes make me feel connected, but it made me my mentally tired and exhausted. So it will drain my mental health. Sometimes when I use too long time, sometimes I'm spending too much time to use the phone. It make me my eyes suddenly lose sleep, or I don't have much energy to cover it.
So
I feel bad for you that because most of people think that they take their help their out from their loneliness or maybe from can fix their mental health, but they did not see that social media that show their happiness side, it can show their bad side, like you know that social media have a lot of cyberbullying and scam, like you meet people, but at the end they scam you to come there, defend your mental health. And about loneliness, they say it not help at all because loneliness can be fixed when you talk with people or they share your problem, share your activity, so you can feel like you are not alone there. So that from my research.
So, Ethan, I feel so terribly sad that you have to suffer for 7 years now. But I hope you can change that and try to overcome it.
So return the things that you need to me.
So, Irfan,
Yes.
would you like to tell us more about loneliness in a psychologist's perspective?
Yes, sure. Yeah. But from the psychological perspective, loneliness don't mean you be alone, but you feel disconnect. Most of people want to feel the emotional connection, but they don't feel it. Especially for students that does going into this college. Yeah, when they go to college, they far away from their parents, their friends, and they be scared to meet other people, talk with people. From there, they don't really know how to talk with other students. So,
Stay new to the environment.
yes. So I want to give tip for us and for the audience that you can make the connection with online friends, but you need to do a connection with your real life more than the online friend. So also maybe you can do activities like swimming, but you need to do a teamwork activities, not alone, because you need to interact with other people. Yeah. So that's from my research and psychology perspective about being loneliness.
Well, Irfan, that was lucky. So, but I have to disagree with that some of the activity that you suggested. Not everyone can do swimming because they don't know how to do it. Maybe they can learn climb coaches or maybe some group activity. But in my opinion, some of the activity that you can do is joining cooking class, painting class, or maybe speaking class, learn new language such as Mandarin, crash, or even though like dreaming. So some of these class will help to cure any loneliness person. So they will try to find and explore anything else. So Irfan,
Yes.
I do have some question.
Yes, sure.
What is your opinion on Down syndrome student in college or university? Do they have loneliness even though they look happy every time?
Yes, we have. But it's kind of sad, kind of sad about what you
Down syndrome.
Down syndrome, because yeah, you know that Down syndrome is a weakness for people, right? Especially for students, because most of people in college are also selected making a friend.
Yeah.
So most of students but extend themselves for students who have
Down syndrome.
Down syndrome. So you ask me that the student have a loneliness, right?
Yes.
So most of the students have loneliness, but they cover themselves by loudly and enjoy. So most of people don't see that they have loneliness. And Down syndrome, students that have Down syndrome is difficult to make friends because you know they did not go at all in interaction and they didn't know how to make friends very that in the like yeah they have weakness and the other student have advantage, so they stand themselves from others. That's all my opinion lah.
So how do they join group? Down syndrome people? They have their own group.
In college, they do one alternative like they select the student that have Down syndrome and then making their one class or one group, so they can talk with each other, so they don't feel like they have weakness or yeah, they in class are the same. So I think college really should alternative for them.
What's your opinion?
To my opinion, my niece have the syndrome Down. So I think outside they have nice character, which is joy and good at talking to. But just like Ivan said, inside they have the loneliness for them. So maybe another day I will try to interact with my niece that have the syndrome Down. So I want to make a strong bond with him.
That, I do have some question.
Yes.
Do you disagree or agree that for us to cure our loneliness, we can just join a group without communicating? As an example, we do that work, but we don't talk to our teammate. Just be silent. Does that cure our loneliness?
As me, I disagree because when you join an activity, when we have a group, so we have to interact to people, because when you just sit and there's no interaction, it's just not meaningful to you, and you will be more loneliness, because when you don't talk to each other, you don't have meaningful interaction and strong interaction. Just like physical interaction. Because of that, and your confidence and your appearance will be slowly down.
So, saying that with our no interaction in the group, we not boost our confidence, right?
Yes.
You, Irfan?
So I want to give a little bit information about US or study for Ijat for your college.
Yeah.
If your loneliness being worse, you need to go meet someone that you trust, like securities,
Such as you.
yes, such as me, maybe the lecturer, and or maybe your parents, maybe to share your problem, because if you're alone, it can be worse and affect your mental health. Maybe you will be depression and anxiety, and one maybe you suicide person. So you need to go meet someone that share your problem and then help you out of your loneliness.
Yeah. I also talk with my friend about problems, and they also listen to me. You should try to do that. Yeah. Talk to your friends, family. Yeah, problem.
So the saving is to lock on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is friends can meet me and speak to Muhammad to share about, more about your problem. So
Did you have a class for English? Sick?
now is difficult for everyone that has problem. Yeah.
Don't have to make a booking.
Yes.
You have to make a booking.
It was to India for me.
We can contact me please.
So looks like that's come to an end. So this podcast taught us about communication is key, because a little bit of communication can help us cure from our loneliness and try to make us better, boost our confidence. So I guess that is all. So thank you for our listener and our guest today. Thank you for the information. Ijat, you can recover from your loneliness, and it's a great work that you try to help loneliness people.
It's a privilege for inviting me to the podcast.
Thank you for me too.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Okay.